So the journey started March 2011 when I was brought on the project. Here we are, January 2013, opening the doors for the first night of music, the first night of our menu, our bar, and the music all sort of culminating together to create the Fenix. And Laura, with Laura's vision, there was one thing I said when I was first hired was I wanted the place to be able so when she walked in the front door she could close her eyes and it was actually the dream that she thought. So Laura, tonight you've opened your eyes. So what do you think?
I think it's better than what I ever imagined. It's remarkable. The representation of the Phoenix is right there. It just opens up as you come through the doors, and it's spectacular. Looks great.
So as we lay down the foundation for the food, the spirits, and the music, and as we've started to populate the calendar, with the first night being our Phoenix House Band, the second night is a soul jazz band, the third night is, the second night's a jazz band, the third night is a soul R&B jazz band, and on Saturday we're actually having sort of gypsy jazz. How does that play into your original thoughts on how we're infusing the music with everything else?
So the whole idea of this club started with the whole idea of Desi Arnaz, and back in the day where you had a supper club where you could go in and there would be the music, the Copacabana, and it was all happening right behind you and around you. And today we've kind of lost that art form. There's very few acoustic venues in the sense of a restaurant that exists today. And so the music has to be a dining experience, but it also has to be engaging for every customer in the place. And this environment hopefully will help to revive the Marin music renaissance that's happening in the Bay Area. And it fits perfectly. The music is spectacular. Nice, calm, cool, and then kick it up a little bit.
So as I think in the SF Gate today there was an article about the Phoenix Rising and the birth of the club in Mill Valley, the other club in San Francisco, the big SF Jazz Center that just opened, and then with us opening, and your feelings on how the Bay Area is starting to emerge as one of the leading sort of music scenes like it was many years ago. And my feeling is sort of like I think there's a place for all the venues that are here.
Mm-hmm.
And I think because we're not pigeonholed to what we want to bring in, I think the audience and the patrons are getting something unique that San Rafael has never had. And I think that may have been your vision, or it evolved into what it was, and sort of your feelings on what it is to be in sort of the town you grew up in, or the town that you were reared in. What is it like to open a place where you actually sort of walked around as a teenager or something?
I've always been a little bit sad about what's happened to my town. When I was a kid and I used to cruise 4th Street, and 4th Street was a happening place. It was a remarkable place, and it was a lot of fun. And today, it feels like it's lost a little bit of that charm. And so I'm really excited that the place that we chose in San Rafael and the city of San Rafael and the support that they've given us is going to help to revive, hopefully, some of the downtown activity, as well as inspire the idea that I had, where I want to bring local live music onto the web, and not only locally, but hopefully we'll be able to broadcast worldwide. Last week when we had the streaming that we did, there was someone that was watching the video in, I think it was Maryland or Minnesota, and they were texting one of our employees, and they were very excited at the fact that they could see their son here at the Phoenix, and the music is right here. So it's really just remarkable bringing the world together and through the internet and through the video.
So how do you see the evolution of, I know it's the first day, but you've envisioned it this far. So how do you see us in a year or 2 years, and what we can actually produce and populate out of here?
We can only get better. I don't think there's anywhere to go but up. If you look at the other venues that have opened locally, they're also doing a lot of refinement. They're developing, they're growing. They're unique and special in their own way, and we're unique and special in our own way. And it's a lot of pieces to put together an acoustic restaurant. If you look at just a regular restaurant, everything that makes a restaurant today is driven by the health department and the fire department and the city councils and all the criteria for the city. And they like white environments, they like clean environments, they like high density environments. And our place is completely counterintuitive to that. Our place is about an acoustic venue, so now we like soft surfaces that absorb sound, and dark, not light. And we're trying to control light pollution. We're trying to control the acoustics in the restaurant. And it's a very unique experience. And I hope that we are just the beginning of many that will pop up across the United States. I hear they're opening up daily, and I hope to see them all over the world so we can all get onto the internet and see what's happening in towns all over the world. It's remarkable, and it's pretty exciting to be part of it.
So this afternoon I was talking to, I think it was the head music teacher for the Southern Marin School District about having the high school bands play here on our community day. And I know that was part of the original vision. And any thoughts or feeling what it's going to be like? I think we're going to do something in the first part of March where we're going to have 5 high school bands all playing on the same evening. Now, is this part of the community and the foundation that was originally planned, or is this something that just sort of grew out of?
So from the beginning, I wanted to bring local live music from the grassroots up. Children are a really important part of our music experience as we grow older. But actually, if you research the music instinct, it's a very powerful thing. It's one of those moments where the left and the right brain actually are working together while you're playing an instrument. And today, it's really important for children to be exposed to that opportunity. The funding is tight. The teachers are working very hard to keep it going. And my goal is 1% of the Fenix Entertainment Group and the proceeds that we make go into the Fenix Project, which is our nonprofit, which we just founded recently. And also the Fenix Production Studio can help to nurture those students to have a live stage experience and more of a professional experience, and so that they can learn how to present themselves in a professional manner on video. And it's pretty exciting to offer our youth that opportunity. I wish my daughter had had that. She's an opera singer, and she studied to be an opera singer, and she was part of the Marin Children's Chorus and the Marin Girls Chorus when she was younger. She started singing when she was 7, and it took her a good part of her life to be able to perform on stage. Hopefully we'll help them by relaxing them and giving that opportunity for them to learn.
Perfect.